Hi guys, and welcome to another video. In this one you're gonna find out which are my 4 golden tickets for Eurovision Redemption. These are only the first 4, the ones from the quarterfinals. I'm still gonna give 2 more after the semi-final phase of this contest is gonna end. Don't forget you can still vote for Eurovision Redemption if you're new and you don't know what I'm talking about. It's a contest that we made up that it's only for acts that did not qualify into the finals since the semifinals were introduced in Eurovision. In the description down below you're gonna find the links to the 2 semifinals that are left right now. You can also see all the quarterfinals, but we're already past that phase. Now the way I'm gonna introduce you to my 4 golden tickets is I'm gonna announce from each quarterfinal 3 of the acts that I liked the most. It is not necessarily my top 3 from that quarterfinal, but there are really some acts that I want to mention because I really like them and I really regret that they did not qualify into the semifinals. So we start with quarterfinal number 1. First act to mention is the Netherlands 2005. This is another great empowering ballad from the mid-2000s sent by the Netherlands. The voice of this entire act is too good to just ignore it. And be honest guys, you did not really watch all the acts, because otherwise I cannot see why you would have not checked the box next to this one. Second act is Albania 2011. In that semi-final that year, this act was my favorite one and I was actually extremely surprised when people did not vote for it. And to make things worse, the same thing happened now with Eurovision Redemption. This ethnical rock with this really extremely good performance, very good vocals, had also very good staging with fire and stuff, and overall the songwriting was really good in this one. The third mentionable act for me is Croatia 2010. Unlike all the others, this one is just purely beautiful. It does have a pretty standard structure for a song, but the voices are so good. And even though I do not speak the language, I feel that I understand everything just because these girls are such good performers. Okay, now the moment to choose one of them. I'm sorry if I'm not choosing the act that you guys would like, but I mean you did have the chance to vote for them. I will save one, that's the rule, I can only save one from all of them. The one that I'm gonna save is Albania 2011. We move on to quarterfinal number 2, and the first act that I really liked and it did not qualify is Ireland 2009. I find that this act is so much fun and is definitely not a bad entry, and I mean a little bit of rock never hurt anyone. Also I can sing along on this song all day long, etc. The second mentionable act from this quarterfinal is Estonia 2014. I would say from the very beginning, the style of music is not necessarily my style of music, but the whole performance, the way they made the stage, everything that happened on stage just grabbed my attention, and that is a huge plus. The choreography was really on point, the song was good, and I even made an artwork from this performance. The third act mentionable from this quarterfinal is Moldova 2015. This is what I call a full act. It had choreography, it had costumes, it had good music, it had good voice, it had everything, it had flash. The music also, it's really good. And for sure the entire act was a pretty hard thing to accomplish. It feels like there are a lot of cues that you have to follow, it's a lot of movement, you have to sing at the same time. And this one went a huge amount of work, not to mention I totally love the dancers. And the act that gets the golden ticket from this quarterfinal is Moldova 2015. Quarterfinal 3, the 3 acts that I'm nominating are: first one, North Macedonia 2011. This was just another song that was extremely fun, it made me dance. The chorus is just an ethnical banger for me. I just loved it. The second act is Ireland 2017. I found his voice to be very unique, it really just drags you in. Yes, this is not a banger, it's not that popish, it does require a little bit more of an attention span. It's one of those songs where you actually have to be very patient and just wait for the build-up to happen. But I still think it's a very memorable act and it should have done way better than this. And the third act that I think it's very noticeable from this quarterfinal is Israel 2012. This is so funky! All these Austin Power vibes just make me extremely happy and I smile the whole time through the act. This was just full of joy and for sure something different in Eurovision. And the act that I'm gonna give my golden ticket to is Israel 2012. Quarterfinal number 4. 3 acts to mention. I liked many more than that, but as I said before, I will only mention 3 of them. The first act that I really like a lot and I totally regret that it did not qualify is Netherlands 2007. On top of the world, I'm reaching out. On top of the world, I sing out loud. I just love the voice, I love the message, and I love the performance overall in this one. And even if it's called On Top of the World, nothing goes over the top in this performance, nothing is too much, everything is just perfect. I do feel that this act was a victim of too old or newer fans of Eurovision voting mostly in this competition. But to be honest, I really think that even today this song is a very good song. Song number 2 is Montenegro 2016. Not only that I did not hate this song like the Eurovision community somehow did, I actually truly loved it. Yes, the message is quite weird for a Eurovision song. It sounds more like a rooster measuring contest, if you know what I mean. But they've tried something new in Eurovision. This type of a message was never really part of the contest before. And the song overall just made me move, and the live was really not bad. The third act that I liked in this quarterfinal was Cyprus 2011. I really love the way this song is written. There is some sort of a mystery happening, also that's kind of enforced by the fact that I don't speak the language, but it is so good. It also has some strong ethnical vibes to it, which is just another plus. Not to forget the twist with the lady and the light ball. And to be very honest, this might be one of the top 3 entries from Cyprus for me. The one that I'm gonna save is the Netherlands 2007. On top of the world, I'm reaching out. On top of the world, I sing out loud. Now, I do hope that you guys are not upset with my choices. All these acts were up for voting. People did not vote for them. I'm sorry, I just had to choose some of them. Also, I kind of know that maybe these ones don't have a big chance to actually win the whole competition, but I still want my friends to react to them. And since these are non-qualifiers, the chances for them to actually see these acts again is pretty small. When you guys are gonna be seeing this video, there are only a few hours left to vote, so if you still want to do that, please do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.